A day after surveillance video from the Uvalde mass shooting was leaked to the media, families now grappling with what they finally saw for themselves. They reacted in shock to footage that shows increasingly armed officers waiting for commands outside a classroom where children and teachers were dying, being murdered. Fox 4's David Santendry live with the story. David.
Yeah, Heather, today we are hearing emotional reaction from not just family members, but a teacher after they saw that surveillance footage from inside Robb Elementary during the mass shooting. Texans and the rest of the country reacting to surveillance footage posted by the Austin American-Statesman showing the 77 minutes it took for law enforcement to kill the gunman who shot and killed 19 students and 2 teachers inside Robb Elementary in Uvalde. Uzziah Sergio Garcia was one of the kids killed. The 10-year-old's aunt says she's appalled seeing the footage of heavily armed and shielded officers waiting to take action.
They just stood there waiting for this evil person to finish what he was doing.
Wednesday, San Antonio's Fox station spoke with Arnulfo Reyes, a Robb Elementary 4th grade teacher.
The kids start asking what's going on because it's just very loud.
He was shot in the arm, the only survivor from classroom 111. He lost 11 students. Reyes says the hallway footage of law enforcement is difficult to watch.
They should have acted fast.
Meanwhile, some family members of Uvalde victims, as well as some related to victims of other mass shootings, marched in Washington, D.C. Wednesday.
I'm here to fight for justice.
Laura Medina lost her cousin, Xavier Lopez, in the Uvalde shooting.
We need a fight. We need to fight for him because he can't fight for himself.
Some family members met with White House officials following the march. They'll meet with Texas officials Sunday for a first look at the report from the Texas House Committee investigating the shooting. Surveillance footage was supposed to be shown to families for the first time Sunday, but it was leaked to the Austin American-Statesman and television station KVUE.
I just remember getting shot.
Reyes says after he was shot, the gunman poured water on him, dropped a phone on him, and splashed blood on his face. He says his students had been hiding under a table, pretending to sleep.
I just loved him so much.
Ones who now have a look at what happened outside the classroom for 77 minutes say the images are soul-crushing.
Am I glad they showed it? Yes, so the whole world could know that these cops didn't even go in there and save these kids.
Coincidentally, Reyes, the teacher who was interviewed in the story, is the cousin to Uvalde's school's chief of police, Pete Arredondo, who many people have been highly critical of, placing blame on him for the initial law enforcement response. However, the teacher, Reyes, he says in that interview that he is not directly placing blame upon his cousin, who is the chief of police for the school district. Heather.